We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. The field is damp and rain is in the forecast for tonight's game as the Seahawks get set to take on the Saints. And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Dramatically, he's just about ready to kick this one away.
Wallace back deep to return.
From the 6. Wallace has a nice return, taking it back to the 41. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Go. Here we go. Watch a man.
Jones in the backfield. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 41-yard line.
Let's go. Be good. Under 10.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Hey, let's go.
Crosses it left. Dillman is there for the tackle at the 48. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Watch your eyes. Go low.
I'm coming through, baby.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. Gets rid of it and is intercepted. The rain continues to fall, and there's a lot of drama every time they drop back to pass.
And earlier we talked about the effect it would have. Good teams always seem to play well regardless of the weather. These guys are going to have to really focus to prevent that kind of thing from happening again.
John, the forecast calls for rain throughout the game, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of turnovers today.
I was watching both of these teams during warm-ups, and I saw guys slipping and sliding all over the place. It's not going to be easy for the offense, that's for sure.
That was his intended target. Brand was there on the cover.
Let's go now.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Steps up, going for the deep man. What a catch. Jennings is there on the side at the 27. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older. And this guy's no exception.
27-yard line.
2 deep. Go deep. Set. Hey, watch the ball.
Back handoff. Peterson is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go. No more, fella.
Breeze using split back. This one is handed off to Tupu. Comes up to make the play at the 25. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Ball's in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. 11 yards to the end zone.
11-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 6.
5-yard
Bush with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 6 yards away from a
Ball on
touchdown.
the 6-yard line.
Watch a man. Go, one.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Jackson punishes the ball carrier at the 6-yard line. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Only one man back. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Touchdown, Saints.
Those two guys were on the same page here, and it got them the touchdown.
Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. They say 90% of the game is half mental.
Wallace back to return.
From the 5-yard line.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's turn it up, D. Hey, watch
The
screen.
Saints with a 4-man front. Throws it. Number 58 is there for the tickle at the 21.
1-yard gain.
Number 89 picks up maybe a yard on that catch. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. There you go, Saints.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on.
They'll bring the blitz. With the throw. Jay is there on the stop. Hasselback completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on 2nd down.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
They soft, man. Watch your eyes.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Billman comes up to make the play at the 25.
No gain.
They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Number 1 comes into the game for the punt. Bush is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Turn it up now. Watch the play.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Driving back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. It was tipped. Was the intended receiver on that play.
On the cover. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Keep moving. Blue down.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3 on the carry. Tatupu comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Stay both now.
Bush, a long setback. Throwing. Jennings is there for the tackle at the 42. Matt is able to come down with it, and that completion will keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you, there's no substitute for picture-perfect route running.
Hey, watch the screen.
Bush, the lone back, receives the handoff. They'll go with a play fake. Pressure coming with a deep throw to the right side. He's there for the catch. Breeze is on the run, but gets the pass away deep downfield and completed for the 1st down.
I'll tell you something. When you have a quarterback who has the ability to buy some time, then make an incredible throw like that, you have something special.
10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Gives the ball off. Grant is there on the stop. Picked up 9 on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
On the 50-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Brown. And they're in. Touchdown.
And here's a case where you let your big guards and tackles and center do all the dirty work, and you just follow them in and get the touchdown.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
He got all of that one. From the 5-yard line. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. Ball on their own 28.
28-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, baby. Don't make a play. From the start.
Williams goes with a four-man front.
They ain't got nothing. I'm coming through, baby.
Knocks it away. Is there for the tackle.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
We turning it up. Come on.
The backs are lined up in an I. Looks like someone jumped early.
False start on the offense. Number 62, still second down.
Gray was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So we'll have a second and long after the penalty.
Watch the snap.
Williams goes with a four-man front.
Yeah, go. All right, let's go.
They'll bring the blitz. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Hart, the deep back.
So we gonna take it, huh? Ain't no thing. What going?
Here they come. Broken up.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Get it on. Let us get
Bush, the lone back. The counter play. The Tupu is there for the tackle at the 48.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain 2. Second and 7 coming up here.
48-yard line.
The Seahawks with a four-man front.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, what's that?
In this direction. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. So at the end of one, the score is 14-0. Saints.
14, the Seahawks. Nothing.
The teams as switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter. To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it to the 40.
It's go time, baby. Right
The
pass.
Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
There it is.
Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
They worry about us coming.
So instead of the special teams group, they're going to let the offense stay out on the field and take a shot on fourth down. Gets rid of it. Marcus Trufant has it. Marcus Trufant with outstanding coverage there as he anticipates the play call and is right in position to intercept it. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 47-yard line. Williams lines up in a 4-3. With a counter play, Jonathan Goma has been around the ball all day and records his fourth tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
It's a fumble. The Seahawks pick it up. John, they fumble it behind the line but get to it before the defense does.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the defense knew the ball was on the ground. In any case, the offense reacted with the second pass.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
One back. Hold the look.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Seattle.
I'll tell you, the quarterback and receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off there.
Mate comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 14-7, Saints.
Seattle is lined up with the kickoff. Thomas back deep.
Sends it sailing. From the 8. Defense intercepted a pass there last time out. Ball on their own 23.
Start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bush, the lone back. Blitz is coming. Going for the deep man. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Saints.
Drew Brees is one of those guys who plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
Comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weakness.
There we go. He dives. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
You talk about those things that you'd take with you if you were building a team. I'll take this whole special teams unit.
Mate comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. And that return stirs it up on the sidelines.
Yeah, both teams should actually get a jolt from that in different ways. When you're the team that gives up the score, you can't wait to get onto the field to stop their momentum. If you're the team that took it in, you can create a whole new level of confidence.
From the 5. The Seahawks are there to pick up the ball. Trying to get something started, he ends up turning it over on the kickoff.
Yeah, and the thing is, they've got their wedge busters down there, and everyone else is flying down the field trying to make a play. And somebody ends up putting a big hit on that return man.
Keep moving. Let's turn it up, D.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. With the carry, Harper is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. Jones runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. They're threatening inside the 20.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Gay is there on the stop at the 15. And a pickup of about 2. It's third down now. To convert, they have to get it to the 13-yard line.
What's the hard count? We gonna take it. Screen here.
Williams comes out in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Deion Branch is such a smart player. He knows defenses, he knows reads, he knows a quarterback, and when he sees a defense, he knows exactly where he's supposed to be.
Mate will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good. 2 consecutive touchdowns has tied this game up.
This team has a lot of character. Even when you have them down by 2 or 3 scores, a lead is never safe. You got to be careful because they can make the big plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
From the 3. He wasn't able to make anything happen on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him, and he had nowhere to hide.
Ball on their own 17.
The drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback in this time. Fires this one deep. He's there for the catch. The 30. Grant is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line.
That's just a breakdown in pass coverage. Not only did they let him free in the secondary, but they couldn't bring him down until he was a long way downfield.
Only one man in the backfield. They'll pass on first down. Launches this one to the left. Takes the catch. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The quarterback knew exactly where he was going to be and threw the ball right on target.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Number 82.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye in the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
This one is handled by Wallace.
Kickoff return 17 yards.
They'll head back out, trying to duplicate exactly what happened on their last drive, which resulted in a touchdown. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Whip. Here we go, baby.
Jones, the lone back, going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. It's second down and 10 to go.
On the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the snap down. Get it started.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Drops back with the pass, and the catch is made. Porter is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. He has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react. Give this one a shot.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Here we go.
Jones, the deep man. Gets rid of it. Loop from the wide receiver. It's a fumble. The Saints pick it up.
I'll tell you, one of the most important things you have to do in weather like this is protect the football.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
46-yard line.
Hey. Watch the play.
Bush, the lone back.
Stay both now.
With the carry. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. He's got it. Jennings is there on the stop. At the 3. He's looked very good all day, picking up over 300 yards through the air. Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go, B. Let's go. All on us, y'all.
Keep the throttle down.
Here we go.
Breeze with a man in motion. Receives the handoff. It's free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. Tell you guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over. But that time, they just squirted out of there, and the defense was all over.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Do something. Under 10. Play hard and fast.
Keep it off to the back. Morgan is there on the stop at the 8-yard line. The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give him an easy chance of getting points before halftime.
Tucks it away. Looks the tackle. Harper is there for the tackle.
On the run.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. To the halfback. Trey makes the stop before the first down is reached.
No gain on the play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. They'll stop this one where it went out. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Grant comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Looking upfield. This one is spotted at the 45-yard line. He makes his fifth stop of the game on that play. Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Closing in.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 28-21. Saints.
The Seahawks. 21.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Good distance. This one is taken by Thomas. Keeps his feet moving. New Orleans sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead. And as we get ready for the second half, we talked about turnovers at the beginning of the game. And sure enough, it's turned out to be a big issue today.
First and 10.
Receives the handoff. They'll go with a play fake. Launches it deep to the left. It's caught. Jennings is there for the tackle at the 1-yard line.
A few years ago, I watched Drew Brees, and I thought he was pretty good. He was a pretty good player. Then he had a bad year, and he didn't really start off good. Then something clicked. Some light went on somewhere, and he's become a guy who can make some plays for you.
Here we go, baby. Stay both now.
The last time they had the ball inside the 20, they fumbled it. Keeps it, and he's in for the score. So they designed that one for the quarterback. And so they'll try to tack on the extra point. The point after is good. And they're able to capitalize on the great kick return that set them up in good field position. Gramatica will be kicking off.
Wallace back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. This one is fielded by Wallace. Great to get free.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Watch it back. Run it up now. One of us will make a play. There we go.
With a counterplay. Porter holds him down behind the line.
On the
You talk about a sense of knowing where a play is heading. That's just great instinct.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
We like to practice rules. On the 10.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Trey is there on the stop at the 39.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
The Saints with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Number 1 will come in now to punt it away. Bush back to return. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Stay at home,
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. With the throw, and he hits his target. John, he's proven he's a consistent player.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. With the carry, play action. Pressure, brings it down, looking to run. And he steps out of bounds at the 45. He makes a good decision, tucks it in, runs for the first.
Yeah, and the defense just couldn't converge in time, and now they'll have a whole new set of downs.
First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Everything you got.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. With a counterplay. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Number 82.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
First and long. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hands it off to the back. This one is spotted at the 37. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him.
Second and long. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Blitz is coming. Steps up. Launches this one to the left. The pass ball's incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Pat was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Nothing deep. Don't be fooled now.
Bush, the lone setback. Throws it. And this pass is completed. To Tupu. He's there on the stop at the 37-yard line. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Breaks free. The 20. They're going to spot this one at the 11-yard line. He's in on that stop. It's cleared into tackle number 6. Good play call that time, John. Caught the defense off guard, resulting in an excellent run by Bush.
This is one of those backs that has an excellent burst in the hole. You'll get in there quickly, find a hole, then use a cut to break into the secondary. I've seen him play a few times. The one thing I've noticed is he has excellent balance and body control. He keeps his body low and his shoulders square. And that's what gives him big play ability.
It looked like he'd be stopped well short, but they couldn't get him down. Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Wallace back to return.
From the 8. What a collision. It's loose. The Saints recover it. Great play with the special teams to recover the fumble.
I'll tell you, sometimes these kick returners try and do too much when there's nothing there. And this is exactly the type of thing that's going to happen.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble.
32-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. All right, man.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. In this direction. Jennings is there on the stop at the 20. The move to change again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move to get inside the 20. Gets rid of it. Trufant is there for the tackle at the 1-yard line. And you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
They soft, man. Come on.
The defense comes up to make the play at the 1. He calls his own number, picks up yard. It's 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
All right, let's go. They ain't got nothing.
Trying to speed, and they'll score. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Holding on the offense. Number 65.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The point after is good. So they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Wallace back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 5-yard line. Wallace is able to get it. 29-yard line.
Wallace on the return. The
Ball on their own
Seahawks will
29.
start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Go, dude. All right, here we go.
Jones
Go,
in the
straight.
backfield.
Rocky,
Hasselback
Rocky,
sends a
Rocky,
man in
Rocky.
motion.
Let us get
The rush is on. Rolling. He hits his receiver. Gay comes up to make the play at the 44. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Ball on their own 44.
Hey, don't stop that motor. Turn it up now.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it. The 30. Receiver running and breaks free. The 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. So he found his target, and for the 3rd time, it goes for a touchdown. Mate comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, And without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Thomas back to return.
From the 5-yard line.
You talk about protecting the ball and working the clock. All of those things come into play now as they try to put this game away.
Ball on their own 25.
25-yard line. First and 10.
Not today. Hey, let's go.
Only one man back on the ground. Grant comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line.
He's had pretty good success running the ball in this one.
Gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go, boys.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
There we go. Danny.
Looking upfield. They'll spot this one at the 46. And tackle is his 5th of the game. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Saints ahead of the Seahawks 49, 28.
28.
Seattle has been beaten up all game long and will need a big fourth quarter if they're going to make a comeback. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 40. And so that makes tackle number 6. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the hard count.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Watch the man. One back.
To carry it. He just unloaded on it. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Come on.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Watch screen. All day, baby. Come on. They ain't got nothing. Here we go, baby.
Ball misdirection. Jennings stops him for negative yardage.
They went the wrong way on that one. Maybe they should stick to running between the tackles, because this defense has a lot of speed. They can chase down those runs to the outside.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Nothing deep.
Pat, the man in motion. Hand it off to the back. The 30. Peterson comes up to make the play. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
First and 10.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Play football.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Here we go.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line.
On the play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're in the red zone.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Not today. Danny. All on us, y'all.
Freeze sends a man in motion.
Let's go. Go make a play. We like to practice rules. Be careful. It's on. All right, here we go.
Little misdirection. Room to run. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown. Runs it into the end zone for the second time. Dramatica comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Saints have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Wallace back to return.
From the 11.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, stretch!
The Saints line up in a 4-3.
Yeah, you see me.
Blitz is coming, and the catch is made. Gaines with the tackle at the 49. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming. They knew right where to go with the ball. And he got it there.
Let's go!
Out of the gun. He'll pass on a first down. Throwing. Interception. Big mistake by the interception. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play. Tupu is there with the tackle at the 38-yard line. Bush runs it for about 3 on the counter play. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
We're talking about bringing. Come on. It's showtime, baby.
Little misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 29. He has been a major force on defense. He's now up to 10 tackles in the game. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The 29-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Will. Go deep. Hey, let's go one deep. One of us will make a play.
With a counter play. Tupu makes the tackle at the 19-yard line. It'll deviate it all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Be careful. You gotta have it, D. Come on. Everything you got. Watch screen. What's the hard count? Hold the line.
He'll sneak it. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Calls his own number in the huddle right there, and it works well enough for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's get you. There we go, D. Let's go. Be physical. Knock him out. Go make a play. Let's go. Watch your man. Let's go. Yeah, you see me. We like a pack of wolves. Play football. Do something. Here we go. Let's do our thing.
He'll just take a knee. Not much of a contest. One team pouring it on for a big margin of victory.
56. The Seahawks, 28.
This is Al Michaels and John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.